Welcome to Lover of Cars, people. Yes, finally, I'm one of your hosts, Ben.
And I'm TC.
Yes, you are pretty much going to be getting all things car related when it comes to reviews, opinions, recaps, and all things F1 as well. And yeah, we're going to kick this off, gonna kind of make it laid back, impromptu. And right now, what's happening at the moment, bro?
Paris Motor Show. It's just finished. So we thought we'll come at you guys and give you the roundup, the good, the bad, the ugly, and what we think about what's coming in 2023, because most of these cars are mid-production, or you've got the keep me informed button that's ready for you guys to know what's actually coming up.
Yep, and we're pretty much, as of the time of this recording, it's Thursday. No, it's actually Friday night, right? What's the date today? I'm even forgetting. 21st of October.
It's almost Saturday.
Yep, it's Austin in America. Austin GP in Texas. So yeah, we're gonna see how that's like. We know that the F1 season is kind of wrapped up a little bit, but we're gonna give our thoughts. I think FP1 has just happened right now, so we give our thoughts in the end in terms of how that's gonna play out. But yeah, stick with us. Let's round up and see what Paris Auto Show has brought forward.
To be fair, after a 2-year hiatus, it's been, in my opinion, very, very disappointing.
Really?
Because
he's the miserable one. He's gonna go in.
Before COVID,
yeah,
everyone looked forward to seeing what European manufacturers or people in Europe were gonna bring.
True.
COVID happened.
Yeah.
Couldn't help it. But this year, this is the year where you thought you will get the big boy cars come out and go, right, electrification's happening. So,
mate.
You would think every manufacturer will have some electrification going on.
Yeah.
By the looks of it, it's an all-French show. It is. And to be fair, and I'm biased because I quite like the car we're going to talk about first. I really like it.
Okay.
Because it's an odd car to talk about.
Yeah.
Because when you think, if you go back on its history, it's the ugliest car on the planet. It was taxi drivers. I'm pretty sure our parents had one. And yeah, it wasn't the nicest car. But with the new Stellantis platform, Stellantis Group have tried to unify all their brands to make them visually attractive for the modern day market.
Okay, cool. What car is this?
Let's start with a 408.
408.
Let's start with a 408.
The Peugeot.
I'm excited because it's been to the gym. It's grown taller.
I can't, bro.
And it looks nice.
Okay, cool.
Genuinely looks nice. For me, anyway.
So this was one of the cars that was showcased, right?
So the car was showcased early on.
All right.
President Macron came on and they had to redo the showcase during Paris Motor Show. And if you look at all the images that they've shown the white version.
Yeah.
But when you go to Peugeot Direct, I think that white car has done the car an injustice. Because the blue color they've got shown on that website, my God.
Okay.
It's like one of those blue colors that you see and you're like, oh,
yeah, it's like an electric blue.
Yeah.
I'm looking at it, it's like an electric blue. Like you're probably going to see the cutaways for stuff like this, but on the order page right now, in terms of what you're seeing on the Peugeot website.
But it's changed. This is the thing. So Stellantis have gone on this platform where they want to either run off with the hybrid technology, and we all know Toyota did that a long time ago and they're still doing it now, but they've got the new identification with the honeycomb grille, the tiger teeth on the front.
Yeah.
That's as bold as it comes.
Yeah.
Because this car almost looks like an SUV.
Yeah, it does.
I don't know where it sits, because it looks, on one angle, it looks like a saloon. And it looks like a really good saloon. But on the other angles, it's higher. And it just sits perfectly. So they're running a full hybrid system on it, a plug-in hybrid.
Yeah.
For those who care. For company car drivers, that's your car. Because you can plug it at home at how many other charging stations
that you can get.
But it's the very first generation of this platform.
Okay.
So we're not too sure what it shares that same platform with. By the looks of it, it looks slightly bigger than the 3008, slightly. But they've not said too much. So you get two engines, like most things. But I'm mesmerized. This is the first Peugeot, when I say second Peugeot actually, that I've looked at and I've gone, yeah.
I like it. I do like
Yeah.
it. I do like it. Do you know where I think they're trying to probably get ahead of? Yeah, they're trying to get ahead of Cupra. I know it's a bit of a funny one, but I'll tell you this. Ever since the whole Seat split up and just rebranching of Cupra and just what they've done with their design language, that angular look, yeah, especially if you look at something like the Tour,
Yeah.
I think they're trying to get ahead of them because the Tour is still all combustion engine and it's not based on a
I
hybrid.
wouldn't be
powertrain.
surprised if that car sits in the same segment.
Yeah,
Even though
I think that's what they're trying to do. I think for me personally, that's what they're trying to do. So although they've not done like maybe like a rebranch of, you know, a separate brand name,
yeah.
the logo, the new logo makes it
dope.
feel that way.
Yeah.
It makes it feel that way. Because whenever I see, you always get onto me about the Cupra.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, why do you want a Cupra and stuff?
It's not a nice looking car.
Yeah, but whenever I see it, it's got presence, and I'm like, I want it.
Yeah,
I want it.
Yeah, but let's take it a step back. We both love cars. Would you rather have a Cupra or a Seat Cupra?
No, right now I'd have a Cupra.
No.
Just because how they rebranded, bro. It's like whenever it was Seat Cupra, I always knew it was a Seat, and it's like, oh,
But
come
it's still
on.
a Seat. It's just got different clothes on.
Yeah, but that sometimes is enough. It's enough to trick people. Bro, it's enough to trick people for them to think, oh, who's this? What car is this? Who's that? That's enough. That's enough. That's enough. I know it's a Seat, but sometimes that's enough. And I feel like that's what they're trying to do, but they're trying to get ahead by putting the electrification in there with the powertrain. Okay, what would you rate this car then? For initial impressions, what would you rate this?
Just on looks?
Yeah, out of 10.
I'll get. It's a solid 7.
I would
It's
actually
a
say
solid-
an 8.
no,
I would
it's a
actually
solid-
say an 8.
Do you know why I say it's a solid 7?
The color. I think
No,
the color.
it's not the color. It's what Peugeot predominantly known for is they put too many claddings around. If it was all gloss, it would be an 8 or a 9.
Okay.
But what they've done is they've put a beautiful and a magnificent color on the car, but they've put black stuff around it.
Let's look at the next car and see which one.
Well, you chose this one, so you better To be fair, I chose the second. I chose all three. But I'm gonna blame you for the Jeep THANOS.
The Jeep.
I'm blaming you.
It's called a Jeep Avenger.
But that's the worst namesake
Jeep
you will
Avenger.
ever have. So the Jeep Avenger.
I'm not a fan. I'm not a fan. I'm
Do you know
not a
what?
fan.
I agree.
I'm not a fan. I'm not a fan.
Do you know why I'm not a fan?
It's like a wannabe Vogue, but just smaller, and I'm not
You know
a
what?
fan.
I wouldn't even call it Transformers, Bumblebee. And to be fair, that's how they market it. It's yellow. It's bright yellow.
Oh my goodness. I'm not a fan. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not a fan.
But you know
I'm
what
not
I
a fan.
see? I see a Peugeot. Like this again, Stellantis platform is doing too many crossbreeding with these cars. Jeep have always been 4x4 kings. You're gonna make an all-electric 4x4.
I don't mind an all-electric 4x4, right? I'm just saying, something about it just throws me off. I don't know. Like,
The design language is a bit off.
Yeah, it doesn't completely work for me in my opinion. So, it's 156 horsepower electric power that's combined, I believe.
That's not bad for a B segment SUV. And I call it B segment. It's small compact SUV. So it will compete with the Yaris, the Mocha E, because it shares the same platform as the Mocha E.
Yeah.
But I just don't like it.
Yeah, Nah, this ain't doing it for me, low key. I know I'm seeing the tech that's in there, obviously 360 parking sensors. That's kind of typical.
Comes with 18s.
Typical. Should have really been coming with like 19s or 20s in my opinion, but that's just me. But obviously depends on the ride height and like the drive comfort and the noise and the tire noise that comes with it as well. You've got fast charging that is saying in there. First 100% electric Jeep combines performance, efficiency. The Avenger. They've watched too many Marvel films, man. Come on.
But you know what? I like the fact that they've gone after such a bold name, because the only thing now that will happen is if it's either going to avenge or it's going to flop. Because if you think...
Or it's going to meet Thanos.
But this is where it gets really interesting. I'm a Jeep fan through and through. The 7-slot grille still exists on this particular car.
That's true.
But it's an electric 7-slot grille. It's like you can just tell. You can tell that this car and the Mocha are closely related. because of the new design language. But price will be a key factor, because if you're in the market for an electric small SUV, that's going to give you up to what, 250 miles of range.
Yeah.
It's a contender because there's not many that small.
Yeah.
There's not many that small, and because of the heritage of the brand, it might do really well. Despite what we think of it, it might do really well.
Yeah, I guess so. I will rate this, for me, a solid 5.
You know
I'm
what?
gonna rate this a 5. A solid 5. A solid 5. I tell you, man, you gotta give it a rating.
6.
A 6.
Hey, that's at a push. That's at a push, because every time I look at it from an angle, I go, actually, first time families, amazing. If you live in London, amazing car, because it's gonna do bits for you.
Yeah. Formula One. It's Friday, 21st of October. It's Austin GP. Shout out to actually one of my guys, English Dan. Dan is actually there. He won a competition through Snapdragon and Scuderia team for Ferrari. So he's
breaking my heart already.
Listen, he's there, man. He's there. We just had FP1. So FP1 rankings. What we're seeing is Carlos Sainz first, Verstappen second, who, congrats to him, he's world champion.
Give him his dues.
Hamilton third, Stroll fourth. You've got Perez fifth, Alonso sixth, Russell seventh, Gasly eighth, Norris ninth. Yes, McLaren in there, come on. And Vettel 10th. And in terms of pecking order, we've got 11th. That would be Esteban Ocon. Zhou Guan Yu. You've got Albon 13th. Yuki Tsunoda. Man, I love Tsunoda. What an absolute menace.
The memes that are coming
He's
out
a
about
menace. That kid's a menace. You've got Mick Schumacher and Schwartzman. Okay. Schwartzman. I only just saw them. Paulu. Okay, so I think first practice, you've got someone.
Not everyone has to participate.
Yeah, that's true. And Antonio Giovinazzi's last as well. So, yes.
I'll give you my thoughts. I'll give you my thoughts off the bounce. And you already know how I feel about you already know how I feel about this season, how it's, I can't even say it's gone right. It's been one of those seasons where, how?
Yeah.
So to have Sainz, and don't get me wrong, I don't mind Carlos Sainz. I'm a Ferrari fan. I'm biased as it is. I'll rather start at the back of the grid and watch them go up than not. Because right now, FP1, FP2, we're going to have Q1, Q2, Q3, and God forbid we're on pole.
Yeah.
You know what's going to happen. Something's going to go wrong.
Yep.
But the talk of FP1 wasn't about the people. So the Sainz, the Verstappens, it was about Schumacher.
Yeah. To wrap this up, I'm going to call Ferrari going to win it with Sainz somehow. I would say definitely Verstappen second, because the car's just too quick. I would actually say Hamilton for third. I don't know what it is about Mercedes when it comes to race day, like they actually pattern up really well. And I would say that Checo will come in fourth.
And he's got grip penalty, so he
can still come in fourth. I'm calling my top 5. Calling my top 5.
I do, man. Yeah.
Checo fourth, and then I think fifth. Yeah, I want to say Russell, but for some reason I feel like Lando Norris has been a pain in the ass, and I prefer that because I'm a McLaren fan, low key. So I think that will be my 5. What will be your 5 to finish Sunday?
I'm gonna say Hamilton will win.
Really?
Yeah. I've got faith in him. He needs this more than anyone else. I would say Hamilton first, Checo second.
It's a bit of a wild card.
Verstappen third.
Nah, that's a bit of a wild card.
And the battle of fourth and fifth is, if Leclerc has a good race, I can see him punching for fourth.
Yeah.
But I don't have enough faith in Sainz for him to get fifth, so I will put Lando Norris at fifth.
You know what? Let's see how Sunday looks like. Let's see how Saturday looks like with qualifying. Let's see how Sunday looks like. But I think for our first video, we're gonna wrap this up and pretty much see how this goes. This is kind of like a recap to kick things off. You will be seeing reviews from us. We're gonna see you're gonna be seeing reviews from us. You're gonna be seeing a lot of F1 recaps. And especially when new cars are announced as well that we can't review, kind of give our hot takes and sit down and talk about it as well. So as per usual, make sure you like, subscribe, and turn the notifications so you don't miss any future videos on Lover of Cars. It's me, Ben.
And I've been TC.
And we'll definitely catch you in the next one.
Cheers.
Peace.